Hi friends, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be trying out the new Fenty Soft Lit Naturally Luminous Foundation. Y'all know I had to come through with a video of this new Fenty product. I feel like Fenty is known for their complexion products, as well as, of course, their gloss bombs, which is my personal favorite Fenty product. Out of the whole line, I'm excited to try this, but also a little nervous. So let's dive into it. Grab a snack, grab something to drink, and let's get into it. So this foundation retails for $40. So this is a hydrating and glowy foundation that's waterproof and reduces shine for a notch above a natural finish. It has a medium coverage and it is supposed to be long wearing. It hydrates, brightens, and improves the look of skin tone immediately and over time while resisting sweat, humidity, and transfer. This foundation has a ton of claims. The shade that I picked up is 420. In her other foundation, I was 420. It's been a very long time since I tried a Fenty liquid foundation. I really don't know if 420 is still my perfect shade, but I did swatch 420 in store and then the shade above 420, and the shade above 420 was a little bit too deep, but I feel like 420 is still not my perfect shade when I swatched it, but it was a better shade for me than the shade above this one. We're gonna see. Don't judge too hard, guys. Please do not come for me. I'm usually pretty good with foundation matches, but this Fenty one, you know, and her last foundation did oxidize. So this is what the bottle looks like. It does have a different shape all the way around than the first foundation, but I really feel like this bottle should have been very different. You know, I feel like this still looks very similar to the old foundation, and I feel like we could have had a different bottle because I just feel like this is way too close to the first one. This is one pump of the foundation. As you can see, it is pretty runny. This side of my face, I'm gonna do a sponge, and then on the other side, we're gonna use a brush. It's very thin. I do like that it's thin because it means it's gonna feel kind of lightweight. Ooh, it does have a very pretty glow to it though. Might need to go in with another pump, maybe like a half a pump on this side. I kind of like how the sponge applies better. Yeah, I do not like the brush with this. Oh my god, this shade looks so off for me. Like on camera, it looks so yellow, but then in person, it doesn't look like that. It looks pretty good in person. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I needed to get my hair out of my face because I was literally this close to being like, I don't know. Maybe I should stop filming. But you know what? We're going to make it work. This is what the foundation is looking like. Let's talk about the finish of this. I was nervous because I thought it was going to be super glowy, super dewy. It looks very pretty. I love how when I turn my head, you can see the light hitting it as if I did put on some type of like halo glow or Charlotte Tilbury filter underneath. That's what it's looking like. I think it's a very pretty foundation and it feels very lightweight. This is the kind of feel I like for my foundations. I like it to feel like there's nothing on my skin, but I also love for it to look natural and look like skin. And that's what it looks like, minus how the shade looks on camera. But we gonna fix it. We gonna fix it. It is definitely a medium coverage. Like I can slightly see my birthmark peeking through. But overall, it's a very pretty foundation.
That this how we from. Easy now, no need figure down. Easy now, no need figure down. Rock that run, that this how we from. Easy now, no need figure down. Easy now, no need figure down. Rock that run, that this how we from. Get it to die, get it to die. Da 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 da. Get it to die, get it to die. Da 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 da. Get it to die. Da 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 da. Get it to die.
here's the finished makeup look. I love how everything came together. This was truly a trust the process kind of process, but I love how the overall finish looks. I feel like everything really did come together. The shade was looking a little bit off, but I feel like now it looks pretty good. I am still gonna go and look at that deeper shade than this one, but I just felt like it was a little bit too deep. Overall, the makeup looks really good. It looks like skin. I also feel like my skin has like that natural kind of glow coming through. It really does just look like I put like, you know, a glowy product underneath and it's peeking through, but instead it's all in one in this foundation. I was nervous that I was gonna look really glowy and like super radiant, but even with powder all over my face, I still feel like that glow is peeking through and it doesn't look too much. I'm very excited to see how this is gonna wear though. So we're gonna do a wear test. Right now it is 11:06 a.m. I'm gonna wear this as long as possible. I'm gonna do like an outside check-in because it looks gorgeous outside right now. Just so y'all can see how this looks, you know, in the sunlight. I'm gonna check in with you throughout the day to see how this foundation is holding up and if it's truly long wearing. Let's get into this wear test. It is 5:56. I took a very unexpected nap. I just woke up. Y'all, I needed that nap. I needed that nap. If you know, you know, but you know, gotta be well rested for tomorrow, which is Monday, the day that you guys are seeing this. But let's look at the makeup. So I'm by the window. This is natural lighting. And y'all, I can't believe I took a nap and my makeup still looks good. I'm actually very impressed with this foundation. So far, I'm liking how this looks on the skin more than the first version, more than the hydrating version. You know, I wasn't the biggest fan of their hydrating foundation that they discontinued. I think this one is wow. I think this one is very what a lot of the foundations are right now with how it looks on the skin, but it still has like that glow to it. You don't need to go in with like extra products to get that glowy look, but it's not overwhelming and it's not too much. And I don't look overly oily. So far I'm very impressed with how this is looking. For final check-in, it's 7:38 p.m. I did not touch up my makeup or anything like that. I did add a lip on because your girl needed a lip on, okay? It's been a day. I did run a couple errands today. It is very hot outside, so I was sweating. But let's get into the skin. I am unbelievably impressed so far with how this foundation looks. Yes, I am oily on my nose and a little bit on my forehead. I did go in with my Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm powder today, but that was it. To say that this is a glowy foundation, I have combo skin. The way that this wears is so beautifully. I do feel like a little bit of the foundation wore off around my mouth, but overall it looks very pretty. I do feel like I have like that natural glow coming through. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I was very nervous that this foundation was going to look greasy or overly dewy or just too much for me, but it is not too much at all. It is not overwhelming. I'm telling you, it truly looks like I just went in with e.l.f. Halo Glow or Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I am very impressed with this. Very impressed. It doesn't look like it's separating a lot, just like around my smile lines, you can see a little bit of separation. I've tried every foundation Fenty has come out with, and so far, this one has to be my favorite, which is crazy. I am definitely going to continue to wear this and test this out just from, you know, this wear test and how it looks and applies on the skin. It does feel very lightweight. I will say it's not a super hydrating foundation, but it does feel really natural and lightweight on the skin. And I feel like if you have combo oily skin and you're a little bit on the fence about this, get a sample from Sephora, give it a try because it might actually surprise you with how it looks. And if you're the kind of person that loves, you know, like those glowy base products underneath, I think you might really like this foundation because it really does skip those steps and you can just go straight into applying this foundation and it's gonna give you a really pretty, healthy, natural glow to the skin. Fenty, they really snapped on this one. But I'm very curious to know what you guys think about this down below. Are you guys excited about it? Are you eyeing it? Is it something you want to pick up? Let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.